Yo, what's up, Naples All Stars? Guess where I'm in broadcasting from, man? I'm broadcasting from the bathroom in Bern. Yeah, man. Live and direct coming from Bern's bathroom. It's the Bathroom Bandits. And I'm going to give you motherfuckers my weekly predictions for week 11. All right, man. I'm gonna start off with this first matchup. Bathroom Bandits versus Munchin on Bunchin, man. And I never want to play an undefeated team, but eventually I had to. And this is my week. Unfortunately for me, I don't have Antonio Brown this week. But looking at the matchups here, they have projected him to lose by 7 points. I like that projection because I predict that I will finish this streak of perfection. I predict that I will win. Of course, I predict I'll win because I always predict that I'll win. Naturally. Anyways, the matchups: Tom Brady versus Ryan. You always got to take Brady. The running backs: I got Gurley and West versus his McFadden and Jeremy Hill. I like my running backs in that matchup. He has Hopkins and Hilton as his receivers versus Julio and Brandon Marshall. I also like my receivers over his receivers. Hilton doesn't really have a quarterback. We'll see what Hasselbeck does. And Hopkins is going to be on Revis Island. So, what's up, Mike? Don't interrupt my broadcast, man. So, I like my receivers, and I like Munchin on Bunches, tight end Tyler Eifert, of course, over Bennett. As far as the flex play goes, I have Evans versus Diggs. I like Evans, even though Diggs had 2 shitty games, but I think he'll bounce back and have a good game. But I still like Evans over him because there's no Vincent Jackson, and he's going to be a target monster. Overall, man, I say that the Bandits wins, improving the record to 8-3. And Munchin and Bunchin, you get your first loss of the season, dropping to 10-1. The next matchup, we have Mr. Dom, who doesn't set his lineup anymore because he's 2-8 and he fucking sucks, going up against LLX2. LLX2, you had Dorian Green Beckham playing tonight. He only got you 7 points. But this Dom kid has 2 players on a bye. He has Andrew Luck still as a starting quarterback. So basically, you can count this as a win. There's no point in me going further into this one, man. LLX2, you improved to 6-5. Of course, Dom will lose, dropping to 2-9. Next matchup, we got Raw Oak versus Enfuego. Battle of the 6-4 teams. Both of you got a good shot to make the playoffs. This is going to be a good matchup. Quarterbacks, I like Raw Oak. You got Carson Palmer. Running backs, I like Enfuego with DeMarco and Chris Ivory versus Raw Oak's Chris Thompson and Carlos Hyde. Playing Seattle, definitely advantage goes to Enfuego. Receivers, Alshon Jeffrey and Amari Cooper for Enfuego versus Jordan Matthews and Calvin Johnson, who's a little banged up. Enfuego, I like the receivers. Richard Rodgers, Kelsey, I like Kelsey. And Marshawn Lynch versus Larry Fitzgerald, I think that's pretty even in the flex. All in all, Enfuego, you have a better team. You have better matchups this week. I predict you to win, improving to 7-4. Raw Oak, you drop to 6-5. Next matchup, Big Time. Get you some soap, man. Big Time versus Team Nice. Big Time 5-5. Team Nice 7-3. Team Nice, you're gonna try Tony Romo this week, and I think Tony Romo's gonna have a huge game. He's been itching to come back. You got his Dez Bryant there. You got Jason Witten. I think he'll do great. Stafford is a bum. And he always drops a bomb on people. So I like Tony Romo, the advantage Team Nice. Running backs, LaShawn McCoy, Latavius Murray versus Chris Johnson and Lamar Miller. Big Time, I like your running backs better. Devontae Adams and Randall Cobb, 2 guys playing on the same team is never a good thing. Emmanuel Sanders, I don't know who he's playing, but if he does, him and Dez Bryant will have a better game. So the tight ends are pretty much the same. As far as the flex goes, Team Nice has Devontae Freeman, and Big Time, you have Golden Tate, advantage Team Nice. This week, Team Nice will win, improving to 8-3, and Big Time, you will lose, dropping to 5-6. Next matchup, we have White Chocolate versus Carolina Pride. White Chocolate, you got to get this win, man, to keep to try and get this division title. You had Andrews playing tonight. He got you 12 points. And Carolina Pride had Allen Hearns, who only got him 4. Aaron Rodgers versus Cam Newton, pretty even matchup. Running backs, Stewart and Riddick for Pride versus Andrews and Blunt for White Chocolate. I give the slight advantage to White Chocolate. Receivers, Allen Hearns, Pierre Garcon versus Macklin and Watkins. For White Chocolate, I like that. Receivers better, so I give you the advantage there. Carolina Pride, you have Olsen. That's the advantage in the tight end. And he has 2 players on the bye. Pretty much, White Chocolate, you will win this week, improving to 7-4. Carolina Pride, you will lose, dropping to 2-9. Last matchup. Oh, God, fellas, man. Century Legends is giving guys wins, man. He's playing the Extractors. Century Legends didn't set his lineup for I guess this is the 2nd week in a row. I just spoke to him today, and this fucking guy is going to Vegas tomorrow. So guess what? He's not setting his lineup. Extractors, you will win, improving your record to 4-7, and Century Legends drops to 1-10. Let's go over the winners one more time. Bandits wins. LLX 2 wins. Enfuego wins. Team Nice wins. White Chocolate wins. And the Extractors wins. I'll see you motherfuckers on Tuesday for my results and my weekly recap. And until then, remember, bandits run this bitch.